At the age of 2, Charlie Walsh, an ONW student, was diagnosed with a brain tumor called ATRT, which is an aggressive type of cancer.
His first tumor was discovered right before he was 3 years old. So, of course, your first thought is just basically desperation and sadness because you've got this tiny child that have all kinds of hopes and dreams for him, and you kind of see your hopes and dreams dashed a little bit.
Charlie went through 17 months of chemotherapy with the love and support of his family.
They helped me when I was in the hospital, and they provided me with chocolate, and I like chocolate bars.
We were surrounded by, family that just jumped right in to help take care of us.
When Charlie was in the hospital, his mother, Paige Walsh, heard about Alex's Lemonade Stand, which is a foundation that helps the lives of children with cancer.
I was at Children's Mercy, and I was just putting Charlie to bed. And there was a knock at my door, and it was from the Mosier family, and they were carrying a brochure about Alex's Lemonade Stand.
Alex's Lemonade Stand was founded back in 2005 after a little girl named Alex lost her fight to cancer.
So Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, we raise money for research. If you talk to a family of a child who had cancer, they're going to tell you that they want a cure, right? So the majority of the money that we raise goes to research, but we also do things to help families to travel for treatment.
One of Charlie's favorite memories from Alex's Lemonade Stand was meeting his good friend Alex Gordon.
He called me and he's saying Charlie, I'm going to do something for you tomorrow night.
That night, Alex Gordon wore a yellow sweatband around his wrist, and at his first at-bat, he hit a home run just for Charlie.
He's my favorite baseball player. He gives great hugs, smiles a lot, and I like that.
Miss Marriott, in her IPS class, started a virtual fundraiser for Charlie to help research to find better treatments and cures for childhood cancer.
Charlie's class, they decided to have an Alex's Lemonade Stand fundraiser. And because of COVID, it's virtual. But again, it's really important that we raise money for research to bring about these cures.
Charlie's fundraiser started back in February and ends on March 27th. The fundraiser not only helps earn money, but brings awareness to childhood cancer.
So the thing about kids like Charlie, and Charlie for sure, is that, behind the scenes, what kids have to go through when they've had chemo is a lifelong battle. They may look like things are okay, but there are all these side effects. Charlie had a secondary cancer because of his treatment, and that happens to these kids all the time.
Something, sadly, that isn't going away. But what we can do is spotlight that the treatments that are being used on children can bring on such awful long-term side effects that things have to change. We have to find new treatments.
Charlie's story has impacted and inspired many people around him.
When you have a child with special needs or with an illness, you have to advocate for them and you have to stick up for them. So he has helped me find my voice.
You can help by scanning the QR codes around the school to donate or by sharing the link to social media. For ONW Now and Holly McCormick, this has been Annabelle Glasscock.